Hi everyone, I'm Nia Giannino and I work in the Heartland Regional Field Office in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm just a last minute stand-in for Luca here. She said she was ready to talk about government payments, but she got nervous, and let's be honest, she's very small and doesn't have a lot of money. So she's really not the best person to talk to you about Section G. So far in the questionnaire, we have collected cash sales for crops and livestock, marketing and production contract income, and direct sales. Government payments and other activities such as custom work, agritourism, and insurance payments contribute to a farm's income and bottom line. Section G, government payments and other farm income, covers any source of income that we haven't addressed. Sometimes a farmer might say, I don't do government payments. So one thing to keep in mind is even farmers who normally wouldn't participate in government programs may have received COVID-related payments. All other income questions apply to all respondents, so please follow the skip instructions carefully. When you're going through Section G, don't forget all operators receive Tax Form 1099, which shows all government payments received. The Schedule F Form 1040 is another form that would help complete Sections G and also H, expenses. Though tax forms are a helpful tool, they are not necessary to complete the interview. Operators should know what programs they're enrolled in, especially if they have their tax forms available at the time of the interview. It's helpful to be familiar with the programs available and utilized in your local area. However, if an operator has a question about programs that are available, please direct them to your local FSA office. If you're following along with your questionnaire, let's take a look at page 8 of the 2021 CRR version. We start by asking about CCC loans. What is a CCC loan? A CCC loan is a Commodity Credit Corporation loan. They are marketing assistant loans meant to help stabilize and support farm prices and income. They do this by providing interim financing at the time of harvest. Farmers use the crop as collateral and can either pay back the loan by selling the crop if prices go up, or deliver the crop to satisfy the loan if prices stay the same or drop. CCC loans are available for a number of crops. You can find a list in your interviewer's manual. And for some things you might not think of, like graded and ungraded wool, mohair, unshorn pelts, and honey. As we move on to question 2B, it asks about acres enrolled in conservation programs and the total payments received. We have a few different programs that are available, and I'm going to give you some definitions of each so you can be more familiar with them. The Conservation Reserve Program, CRP, is a voluntary conservation program that removes environmentally sensitive agricultural land from farming and ranching production. They do this in exchange for an annual payment per acre. EQIP, or the Environmental Quality Incentive Program, is a voluntary conservation program on land that is in production. NRCS administers this program that conserves natural resources while improving agricultural operations. CSP is a 5-year conservation program administered by NRCS on land that is in production. Specific conservation objectives are identified like crop rotation, cover crop, or grazing management. Other conservation programs include WRP, Wetland Reserve, GRP, Grassland Reserve, and the Feral Swine Eradication and Control Pilot Program. CRP and CSP acres should be included in cropland acres in Section A, Question 5. As we move to question 2C, it asks about different types of disaster relief programs. These programs help financially assist farmers. PLC, or price loss coverage, payments are issued when the effective crop price is less than the program reference price. ARC, or Agricultural Risk Coverage, is an income support program tied to the historic base acres. Payments are issued when the actual county crop revenue falls below the guarantee for the crop. Revenue equals county yield times the price. DMC is a risk management program for dairy producers, which offers protection from falling margins between the all milk price and the average feed price. Disaster payments include emergency funding made available after severe weather, drought, or fire. Do not include federal crop insurance policy payments. The 2018 Farm Bill extended several livestock disaster programs for forage, indemnity, or emergency assistance. Before we move on to other farm-related income questions in Section G, in 2020, there were several assistance programs that were implemented to assist farmers and ranchers with additional costs and income loss due to COVID-19. Direct payments reached a record high of $45.7 billion in 2020. Government farm program payments are forecast to decrease by 40.4% to $27.2 billion in 2021. This overall decrease reflects lower anticipated payments from supplemental and ad hoc disaster assistance, mainly direct payments from COVID-19 related assistance programs. Like all other income received and reported in the questionnaire, only include payments received in 2021, regardless of when the program was applied for. One such program is the Paycheck Protection Program, PPP. It's a small business administration loan program designed to provide a direct incentive for small businesses to keep their workers on payroll. The borrower can apply for loan forgiveness, so record the forgiven amount in the second column of the questionnaire. The USDA has allocated $11 billion to producers and ag businesses as a part of the USDA Pandemic Assistance for Producers Initiative. Actual payments received in 2021 for USDA COVID-19 programs is forecast at $8 billion. These programs include support to timber harvesters, biofuels, dairy farmers and processors, livestock farmers and contract growers of poultry, assistance for organic cost share, and grants for PPE. Another well-known program is the Coronavirus Food Assistance Program, CFAP. It provides relief to producers whose operations are directly affected by COVID-19. There's an extensive list of all available pandemic assistance programs listed on the farmers.gov website. If you're unsure where to report program payments, write a note with the program and the amount received in the available space. Don't write notes in the margins or in the white cells. Next, as we go through the questionnaire, we get to the other farm-related income at last. All other farm-related income is our catch-all for any income not previously reported. All income reported here must be part of this operation. Make sure to exclude income received as part of another business, such as an 85-45 situation, or from off-farm income, or even household income that will be reported in Section M. When we ask about custom work income, we want to include an activity where the operation provides both labor and the machine for a fee. Example might be the custom harvest of corn silage for a smaller dairy in the area. Your farm operation provides the machine operator and chopper for a fee per acre or ton of silage harvested. If it's a sizable amount of money, please probe to make sure that they are not a separate business. Grazing of livestock is when you allow someone else's livestock to be grazed on your land on a per head or short-term basis. Don't include any income reported from rented acres. When we get to the insurance indemnity payments questions, make sure to pay close attention to the include statements. We want to include payments for crop insurance, hail insurance, vehicle equipment insurance policies, and even a homeowner's policy if the home is part of the operation. Looking at question 3I, all other farm income, there is a long list of potential income in the questionnaire and also in the interviewer's manual. Other income includes income received from hedging, manure sales, value-added products such as cheese or jam, even cell phone towers or maintenance roads. So be aware of other income common in your area. Something else to be aware of when completing this section is sales from real estate, 3GI, and all other farm income are the only questions in this section where a loss can occur. So if there is a loss, include a negative sign in front of the amount. Some fun new questions have been added to the core version of the questionnaire. This year, we're going to take a deeper look into agritourism. These questions will enable the evaluation of agritourism supply during and after the COVID-19 pandemic, which could be compared to the pre-pandemic research. Such a cross-time comparison will help agritourism providers and policymakers identify pandemic recovery strategies and the future rural development opportunities. Agritourism includes outdoor recreation activities such as hunting, fishing, and horseback riding, hospitality services, overnight guests, and range stays, guided tours of a farm, a ranch, or wineries, and entertainment services such as a harvest festival, on-farm rodeos, and even petting zoos. Generally, items only appear once in the questionnaire. That is not the case here. Income from agritourism still needs to be included in question 3I, all other farm-related sources of income, and in question 5 under the agritourism question 5. Thank you for your time today. If you have any additional questions about government payments and other farm-related income, please reach out to your regional field office.